I'm from Artifact. We're a few blocks away in Seattle, beautiful sunny Seattle. We're a design consultancy, as Piers pointed out. And thank you, by the way, for that introduction. That was very, very generous. We're a bunch of pretty interdisciplinary people. There's designers here, a lot of designers, different kinds of designers. We have business folks, software developers, and user researchers. And what we do is mostly get hired to help people conceive new products. So really sort of think about innovation in its raw form. So, this is for companies like Microsoft and Amazon and Samsung and many small companies too, and medium-sized companies locally and around the world. We're hired to provide this kind of service for them in the conception of new technology products. But we have a problem. And our problem is that we're in a state of change right now, and I hope that some of you can empathize with our particular challenge. And our particular challenge is that we're kind of addicted to the conception, the beginning of the process, right? We've gotten really, really good at sort of coming up with new ideas, and that it's become something that frankly holds us back. And I'm here today a little bit to talk about this challenge of overcoming this particular problem. This is the addicted to sex group, right? No, so this is the kind of thing that we typically get involved in. This is sort of a client will come to us with either a question or perhaps a new technology or a problem to solve, and we will conceive. Forgive me, it's going to get worse. We'll conceive new product ideas, new services, new technology products to sort of, after understanding sort of user needs and technology challenges and business challenges, we'll try to sort of conceive new products in the world. And this is what the kind of work we do for clients like Microsoft and so forth, medical products, entertainment products, new appliances, in-flight entertainment systems. And when we're not doing it for clients, we're kind of doing it for ourselves. We're conceiving new products for ourselves. I'm not going to give that a label, but basically, these are some of the things that we've spent about 20% of our time over the last few years has been spent sort of us working on our own kind of concept product ideas. We took, this particular product, the 999 bottles, was a sort of way to save conserved water by not throwing away plastic bottles. Was a project we did on Kickstarter, for example. We took that product, which is a medical product inspired by work with Children's Hospital, all the way through to alpha, and then decided that the medical space was just a way too difficult business for us to get into. And these are the kinds of concept projects that we've kind of incubated and conceived for ourselves. So part of the reason to do that kind of work is to sell our services. This is very much portfolio work. This is us. A lot of our work we do is actually really confidential. We don't ever get to talk about it. But that kind of work helps us tell the story of what we're able to do in terms of our innovation skills and disruptive thinking about new photography products and how that industry is being transformed by mobile devices. But what we've learned doing all of this kind of sexy conceptual work is that we're ready to have kids, ready to be parents, ready to go further than just the conceptual work, and really spend time going through the rest of that process. So about 18 months ago, we decided to embark upon our first kind of let's go all the way venture, and this is a product called 10,000 Feet, about 9 months after that moment, coincidentally, we gave birth to this product, 10,000 feet. Martijn here is CEO. He's joined me today. And what 10,000 feet is, it's a product born from our own problems. So as a consultancy, as a creative consultancy, maybe some of you will identify, we have a bunch of really talented people and a bunch of projects going on, and it's really hard to track who's working on what. How well are those projects running? Are they running profitably? Are they running on time? And when can we start the next project? How can we sort of manage all our resources? So that's what we designed the tool for. And that's what the product does. It's a web-based software as a service tool. We call it a visual resource planning tool. And over the last 9 months, since we've been alive, we started with lots of creative companies all over the world, actually, small design consultancies like us who have very similar sort of needs and problems. And they've given us a ton of feedback about how to sort of iterate the product. We have now 175 different organizations paying us a monthly revenue, which is really exciting. So we've started to move from that kind of conceptual work into just sort of delivering our own products. We've become an entrepreneur in the true sense, in that we're trying to sort of spin out our own new product ventures. Recently, some of our clients have grown a little bit. We've got the United Nations now, Unilever, Samsung have started to sort of use this product within their internal creative teams. So what I want to sort of do is just quickly share some of our learnings from, if you're like us, you've been involved in consulting, there's that sort of problem, which is you don't get to see a lot of the process. You get very sort of stuck at that moment of incubation, that conceptual stuff. And for us, this is what we've learned in becoming kind of entrepreneurs for ourselves. Bob Evans at Google said, software is one brief moment of creation, a lifetime of maintenance. And I think that sort of actually gave me the idea for this talk today a little bit, and some of the metaphors that I'm playing with. And I think this is never truer than, and what we've sort of understood is that, the creativity that we exhibit every single day, the sort of raw ideas and software design skills, is only a tiny fraction. It's an important fraction, but a tiny fraction of the process of getting products to be successful. And that's been our sort of big learning. So we have a newfound sort of and profound kind of humility now, I think, about the role of design in making successful product ventures. So every single day, as we receive tons of feedback from our customers, as we happen to support a service that's live 24/7, 365, and we're dealing with bugs and issues and all of these things, we realize the skill sets required are very different to the ones that we've gotten really, really good at, the sort of conceptual skills and sort of envisioning skills that we sort of sell a lot of. So I think we've added now people who are skilled in very different things, marketing and sales, support. We've done thousands of demos of the product, and we're realizing all of the things we sort of didn't know about the product process. So we now have a newfound respect for all of the skill sets that we're really not good at, and a sort of a new humility for actually the role of design in the whole product kind of entrepreneurial journey. Oddly enough, as a result of 10,000 feet being out there in the world, our clients are actually asking us now and trusting us to actually do this for them too. So this sort of success story here a little bit is that we've become more of a product development company over the last year than at any other time in our lives. So we've gone from being just this company that you go to get great design, conceptual work, and understanding, to a company that will help you deliver your next generation technology product all the way to market. And that's been a really sort of exciting journey for us. Thanks very much.